Welcome, my lovely people. Let's make some burgers for my family. My kids are a huge fan of homemade burgers. Yes. So we are making some lean beef burger for my family of 6, including my mom and my sister is visiting. So we have our burger patties. I have some fresh ground beef, and I also got some frozen burger beefs. So we are going to be using bacon bites to mix our coleslaw and some cheese. Not everyone in my home loves cheese, especially my mom. I think it's an African mom thing, they don't like cheese. So we are going to heat up our vegetable oil. I'm using olive oil in a non-stick pan, and you place your burgers to cook in the low heat. Don't forget to turn down your heating. These fresh burgers were very thick. I had to press on them because I do not like uncooked or not properly cooked beef. I know that your burgers are supposed to be juicy, but I want mine really cooked. Yeah, so just let. Alright, beautiful people, so while our burgers are cooking, let's dive into some education tips here. A little disclaimer here, this is just for general education. Make sure you always consult with your doctor or with your registered dietitian for anything. So now let's talk about burgers. I know that people have burgers have a bad rep for being unhealthy food, but you can do healthy burgers at home. So I have noticed that restaurant burgers have really high sodium. I'm not sure how they spice their burgers, but the good thing with homemade burgers is that they don't contain that sodium. You can buy ground beef and make your own lean burgers. These burgers I have, even the frozen ones, were not salted, so they were just plain burgers. So that's the good thing. So how can you reduce sodium in your diet? We all know that salt is danger in so many ways. So first things first, always read your packages. When I bought these burgers, I was pretty sure to check the labels because some burgers are very high in sodium. So I checked the package and made sure it was unsalted. Also things like daily meats, they have very high sodium, so watch out for it. And to cook more often at home. So things like burgers, when you grab a burger in the restaurant, it's very high in calories, and mostly because of the way it's cooked, high sodium. But when you make your own burgers at home, you can control all those things that are added to the burgers. And do not forget staying hydrated, because dehydration, of course, will drive your sodium levels up. Anyways, my lovely people, those are just some few tips that we have for trying to reduce sodium in our diet. If you have any more tips, please do leave them in the comment section. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and thank you. Also, can you share some of the tips that you use to reduce sodium in your diet? Please put it in the comment section. Okay, back to our burgers. So I had to put some of the burger buns in the oven. That's my son. he is checking, constantly checking if the burgers are ready. Yeah, so I put some of the burgers in the oven because the frying wasn't getting it really cooked and they were drying up. So after frying the burgers, I put some in the oven, especially the thick ones, to kind of bake a little bit so that it can be properly cooked. Then I like the cheese really melted, so I placed some of the cheese on the buns to slightly bake them so they can melt. Yeah, so just watch for the end result of our burgers. Let's add the veggies we made. So I have some purple salad, some lettuce, and the bacon bites with the ranch dressing all together. Some people do not like tomatoes in my house, so for the kids I just put the cold slow without adding any tomatoes or onions. Some of the kids wanted ketchup, so I also added ketchup to some of the burgers. And then for the adults and my oldest daughter, we love tomatoes and onions, so we added tomatoes and onions to our own burgers. Voila, here is our burger.